Lindsay, the princess, of course, is here entertaining you all the way to the end of the show. And I have gorgeous people rather next to me, and they're all the way from the UCT Online High School. And I personally want to find out, first, I did not know there was a high school, but of course, we're going to get into that and really understand what that's all about. But most importantly, they're here to talk about their talent show. I love a good talent show, and this is a platform where they gave their learners an opportunity to learn when it comes to singing, dancing, music, art, literally, you name it, you can do it, and you can enter this competition. And of course, like with every competition, we also have the winners in the building. We're going to find out how it felt for them to win and actually what set them above everyone. I'll give you guys a hint. I heard them sing a little bit earlier. I know why they won. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the people from UCT Online. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Tessa, my first question is going to be you. Like I said, UCT High School, wait a minute. Is UCT not a university? Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a high school as well, and we're an online high school, which I think is just so cool.
Yeah.
So we're now in our third year of operation. We've just had our second group of matrics finish writing, so we're all sitting fingers crossed waiting for results to come out in January. We know that they've smashed it though.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're just so excited that we are here innovating, changing the education landscape in South Africa and offering education that's accessible and equitable to learners across the country.
And what would you say are the benefits of actually being able to study online as learners?
Well, I mean, if you're a teenager, I think the first thing, no school bills, no school uniforms.
Right.
But if we go a little bit deeper into it, I think it's really about the flexibility. And I think that's what makes online schooling really magical.
Yeah.
It's accessible, it's flexible, but with some structure as well, because everybody knows our teenagers do need some structure to help them succeed.
And of course, Daniela, I want to come to you. Let's talk about the talent show, because most people are thinking, yeah, we have a small talent show, but you guys actually made it quite huge for your learners. So how did that come about?
Well, our talent show is so much more than just the show. Both Tessa and I are huge advocates for redefining excellence, and by doing that, we've got to celebrate everything beyond academics as well. So the talent show was a place for learners to show their interests, to develop a community which is so important in adolescence, form this amazing identity, and to really find spaces to shine and thrive. That is the hidden curriculum of life, which is as important as academics.
And of course, these two have risen above the rest. Although we encourage everyone to always enter a competition, guys, it's not about the winner, although it is. I want to find out, when you entered the competition, Daniela, what do you think, not Daniela, when you entered the competition, what was the purpose of it? And do you think, you achieved what you wanted?
Well, yes. I think what I achieved was showing that you should step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I think I did that perfectly to show that they can.
Yeah. And you, Ashton?
I mean, I would say the same.
Yeah.
But I didn't necessarily like into the talent show for a reason. I just did it out of my love for music overall. So I guess that's about it.
No, and are you happy that you won? Or was it not about the winning for you?
It wasn't really about the winning.
Oh, boo-hoo. And was it about the winning for you?
To be honest, no. It was just to show others that you can do it.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as can't. There's always yes, you can.
I love that. And would you say that you actually enjoy online learning?
Yes, I do. There's so many positives to it. So many.
I love that. And of course, I want to get back to you. And when it comes to online learning, you guys are so diverse. You're not just addressing one group of people, but you are addressing a bunch of group of people. And as you know, in South Africa, there's a lot of people. So how do you manage to actually be in touch with all those incredible people in the way in which they understand learning?
Do you know what I think is the most exciting thing for me about UCT Online High School is I think that arguably we're probably the most diverse school in the entire country. We have learners from every province, every city, every town, and we really do go above and beyond with our incredible team to try and ensure that we support, we nurture, and we encourage learners from all different backgrounds. A prime example is our matric learners of this year. They had to write at physical venues, and we were so excited that more than 90% of our learners actually got their first choice of venue, meaning that they didn't have to travel far. They had any concessions that they had in place that they needed to help them succeed were in place as well. And there's so many other initiatives also run a lot by Danny and her team that really support this development of individuality, but within a community as well.
And what I love is the fact that, in schools, we're not really taught that talent is a thing. Well, you'd have the talent shows, but it wasn't like a main thing. So why was it important for you guys to foster the talents that exist within the young people that are trusted to your care?
Well, Holistic education we hear about all the time, but what does that really mean?
Yeah.
And we are so driven to give meaning to that. So that's what it's about. It's about aligning a child's wiring. What's their interests? What's their personality? And celebrating that. What are personal wins and gains, not just a standard norm of pass. So that was very much the driver of this for us.
And you two, what grades are you in?
I'm in grade 11.
Grade
well,
11?
going to be grade 12 next year.
Period. She said, I passed, queen. Yes. And then you?
And I'll be in grade 10 and I'm going to grade 11 next year.
If there is another competition, are you guys going to perform next year? You're going to...
We'll come back with the bomb.
Exactly. That's what I love to hear. And of course, when I close things off, not really closing things off, but I really want to find out, with every organization, you're in your third year, you have dreams, you have futures, you have a goal. So what's the future for UCT Online?
I think for me, the future for UCT Online High School is making sure that we continue to advocate for and offer accessible, high-quality education that enables every single person to attempt their matric result or matric examination, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. Being able to be educated, enter the workforce, and to live a life of dignity and meaning.
I love that, and I love the fact that we're actually addressing the education, because most people think everyone has access to education, but sometimes people do not have access. So the fact that we can be getting access is really incredible. But of course, you started this with a bang. You can't stop now. So where's the next talent show? What's happening? Is there a future for something else that we need to look out for?
The future is so bright. We have it every grade. I must just say, the grades enter as talent shows. It's part of our Leadership Squad initiative. They run them, and then we have the grand finale. So it's an annual event, and it's something that they really do look forward to, both grade and whole school.
I love that. I love that. And congratulations on the success this year. Are you guys going to be going into music? Firstly, opera is really huge right now. There's an incredible African lady, Bayutando, who is doing the opera scene, taking it by storm, literally by storm. One of the most best opera singers. So are you trying to go and reach Tando's level, or are you just like, I'm going to see where I want to go?
I'm going to see where I want to go. But definitely, I just want to show people that they can definitely do this. There's no such thing as it.
And then you, Ashton, do you feel like your musical journey is coming up and you're going to pick music?
I mean, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I think music isn't really something that I would want to make into a career. It's more over, like, it's a lifestyle, I used to say. It's like who I am already. So it's the way I express myself. I could say it's like my home away from home. I would say, like.
I love that, and a lot of artists actually say that it makes them feel so connected to themselves. But before I let you go, where can we find you on social media? Where can we find you on our websites to make sure we're supporting and most importantly keeping up with the talent shows? We might want to come watch. We can't participate, we're too old, so maybe you might watch.
Well, look, careful what you offer, because we need some judges for next year.
Ooh,
so
I'm offering my services.
So you can definitely find us on all socials, on Instagram, on Facebook. Also have a look at our website as well, which is uctonlinehighschool.com. And we've also just extended our enrollment deadline as well for learners looking for a school for 2025.
Amazing. And the fact that you are taking registrations is really incredible. Guys, make sure you are going on those websites and you are registering. And hopefully you'll be here winning a talent show, but most importantly, getting the education that you need to be a thriving young person in South Africa. But of course, Ukizia did go to an after quiet movie premiere. I love a good movie. So ladies and gents, let me stop talking. Let's actually get straight to the business of the day.